Wash your glow a whole bag. Genius away. What's good, YouTube? Hey, y'all. Hey. It's Nika. I'm trying to figure out me a little cute little intro I could do, but as of right now, it's hey YouTube, hey my 40 subscribers. Y'all have hit 40 subscribers. I only got 5 videos at now that I post this. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for the people who just subscribe, people who watch, people who talk shit, and people who really enjoy it. So y'all know, hey, today we are going to do a story time. What I'm really making YouTube for, you feel me? So let's get into what we're really here for. Let's get into what people really subscribe for. Cause most people, when I get on Instagram, I actually do little story times, make it YouTube. So now it's there. They probably one of them people who subscribe and ain't never watched no video, cause baby, you ain't posting story time, and that's all I want to hear. I got you. So let's get into it, y'all. As y'all can tell by the title, this is the time where I popped up to my boyfriend's house with a hickey that wasn't from him. Now, you know, everybody wasn't always a saint. You know, I wasn't always a saint. I wasn't always too loyal, but I got my reasons on why this happened. I got a reason. But I have, so basically, there's a lie that I told him, and then there's the truth. So let's get into it, okay? So y'all, this is, I don't really care too much about, I do care about you and my business, but I'm not really a big freaking YouTuber, so fuck it. This happened last year in my last relationship. We're gonna call him Trinidad because, yeah, we're gonna call him Trinidad. I might have a couple story times about him, but this is when I was with him. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is around kind of the beginning of our relationship. Like, it was known that it was a relationship, so get your act together, right? She can't get her act together. So he was one of them ones who used to go out and party just like their girl. Like, at first we never partied together. Like, he'll be with his homeboys, I'll be with my people. We come together at night, you feel me, shebang bang, because we drunk and we just had fun. Or it'd be times where me and him would just get lit by ourselves in the house, you feel me, and pass out. So this was, should I say how I met this man? Because there's going to be more little stories. Okay, I'm going to give a little summary on how I met him. I thought about it, and y'all might hear the summary again if I tell another story about him, just to, like, you know, recap on who the person is. So, hold on, bitch. It's a bug in my lip gloss. Bitch, I think it's a bug in my lip gloss. OMG. It was a bug in my freaking lip gloss, y'all. I don't even want lip gloss on them. Anyway, this is the things you have to go through, okay? Okay, so we gonna call him Trinidad. To give a little recap on who Trinidad is, my ex-boyfriend. I met him through my cousin Mahogany, and she had a little boo. We gonna call him Bookie Partner because they were Bookie partners. So yeah, they were in love, child. They used to argue and fall out, and then come to us like pillow talking and shit, and it was just crazy. So we called them Bookie Partners because y'all talk about each other, and then talk about us, and then be cool. It was weird. It gave females. It gave like y'all was females. It gave like y'all were in the relationship. So yeah, we called them Bookie Partners because that's exactly what it gave. It gave that they were the couple. So anyways, we gonna call Hoggy Man Bookie Partner because he is a little bit in his story. We're gonna call Mahogany. We're gonna call my boyfriend at the time Trinidad, and I'm Shanika. So okay, so this was last year. I had just got off the cruise ship, and I got off the cruise on like a Thursday, so it was like a Saturday night. I went out with my other cousin, but let's say it was a Sunday, and I was stuck on the east side, y'all. I was stuck on the east side. And I wasn't really necessarily stuck. I had money to Uber home, but I'm on some shit like, I want a free ride. Like, let me hit up. Ooh, I get up. So, you feel me? Hoggy ain't really had no whip either. So, she was riding around with her, with Bookie Partner in Trinidad. Like, you know how niggas be having their homeboy riding with y'all. But at least she was in the passenger seat, and he was in the back. So, you feel me? I'm on some stuff like, what you doing, where you at? I think she actually hit me up first, though. And she like, well, you feel me, like, so-and-so can take you home because we on this side and actually come get something. Because coming that way anyways, because my other cousin that I went with, that I spent the night with, and I was stuck on the east side with, that was her sister. So, you feel me? Makes sense. So, I think she was already headed over there on some stuff. So mind you, y'all, I didn't plan on spending the night. Me and my cousin went out. I had on like some black booty shorts, a tank top, and a jean jacket. So like all black, blacked out. I don't even know what shoes I had on though, but that don't matter. But just imagine that, y'all, night like party clothes that I had on. So the most I did was do a little bird bath. I put on some fresh deodorant. She gave me some perfume because she was telling me like the homeboy in the car, like meet the homeboy. So I'm like, okay. So she sent me the man Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not interested because at this time I just got off my vacation. I got, some people in line that I already had dealings with, or I planned on seeing when I came back home. So I wasn't really looking for nobody new. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't catch my eye at first. But you feel me? It's Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, it's Instagram. So I'm looking like I'm not interested. And then I guess she gave him my Instagram because they was in the car together. This man followed me. No, he didn't even follow me. That's the crazy part. He watched my highlights. He was liking all my highlights, y'all. He liking all my pictures. He watching my story, hearting my story. You're doing too much. I saw you the first time. All you gotta do is like one picture. I know it's you. To make a long story short, I didn't end up going home. We went to Trinidad's house and ended up getting drunk and all of that. But that might be another story time. I'm just letting y'all know that's who it is. That's how I met the person. Now let's get into all this. So basically we're dating at this point. Me and Hoggy and them, we used to be outside. Y'all used to be outside. Trinidad never made no type of thing like, oh, I don't like you being out, or I don't fuck with that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he never did the most because he used to be out too. So you can't do the most if you do the same. So basically it was this party that me and all my cousins was planning. We had like some friends too, so we made a poster, and I'm put a poster right there. That's the freaking poster that we posted. We not really like viral or famous or anything, but the poster did get out there, like in Savannah or whatever. Like a lot of people was reposting it. It was a big promoters page that posted it, that promote parties and they plan parties. They posted it because they didn't even have they didn't have a party that weekend, and that was the good thing because it's like usually people always go to them, but they didn't have nothing going that weekend. We had something going, and it was like two other parties that had something going on. And remember, two other parties had something going on that night. Okay, please remember that. So, we planning it, we posting it, we got a little motel. It's a motel party. We got this motel where, they ain't gonna be knocking on the door and wondering why we all loud and out the door and doing the most, child. Motels are ghetto. That's why you never get a hotel for a party. You always get a motel. They're not dirty. We wasn't spending the night there. We partying. I don't know who paid for the room, but it wasn't me. So, y'all, we playing the story. Now, Hoggy hanging out with Bunkie Pond. I'm hanging out with Trinidad. Honestly, we didn't hang out all together that much after that one time. Maybe like I could count on like one hand when all of us was hanging out together, because I didn't like Bunkie Partner, and they just used to get into it too much like a couple. So it was like they were always just not cool. I'm not fucking with that nigga right now. Next thing you know, they're chilling together. Oh my god, Bunkie Partners. The fuck? If your man has a homeboy like that, you need to investigate, sis. You need to. I still ain't investigate to this day, but at this point I don't really care. It still gives Bunkie Partner. You feel me? Anyways, so mind you, while we got this whole party going, I'm not gonna lie, we in relationships, but Huggy got her own thing going on outside of that. I got my own thing going on outside of Trinidad. You feel me? So it's not necessarily I'm really messing with other people, but I mean, I'm outside. You feel me? So y'all probably like, oh, it's a party. No, baby, it's not a party for y'all. So me and Hoggy, even though we're posting this public party for everybody to come, I feel like close people need an invitation. So we didn't even invite Trinidad and Bunkie Partner. Like, it never came out our mouth, y'all can come, and we didn't even agree on it. It's just like, we know they can't come because we know so and so gonna be here. We know this person gonna be there. We know he gonna be there. We know he gonna be there. You feel me? So it's like, y'all can't come. But it wasn't even, oh no, y'all can't come, because if they, honestly, what we were thinking didn't really happen. So if they would have came, everything would have been peaches and cream. But we know who be outside. Like, we know who we used to talk to, they be outside. So it's like, y'all can't come, because if they there, it's gonna be an awkward situation. You feel me? When two of your people in the same room, what you finna do? Who you gonna be on? Who you gonna talk to? Are you gonna know both of them? Or you finna hop from this side of the room to that side of the room? You feel me? I ain't had time for that. I did a personal invite to one of my favorite ones, and it wasn't Trinidad. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all, it was the beginning of our situationship, relationship, whatever you want to call it. So after a while, y'all, I was being loyal. I dropped all that, but it was literally the beginning, y'all. The beginning, like a week into it. But I'm not trying to say I was right, because either way, it was a mutual agreement that we were going to be together. Okay. Cheating is not good, y'all. Cheating is not good. Doing what I did is not good. But let's listen to what I did, because it really wasn't my fault, but I did lie. But you feel me? It ain't really my fault. Anyways, so mind you, we didn't invite them. As the days getting closer, Trinidad's breaking up the fact that I didn't invite him. But I'm just on some stuff like, well, you know, it's public, it's public. It's like, nah, we ain't gonna come, we ain't gonna come. So we like, okay, yeah. Because I want to be like, no, you ain't come. But I was just like, it's public. Like, y'all could come. We just didn't think it was a big deal. We didn't think we had to invite y'all if it's public. You feel me? Trying to play victim when really they already in their head, like, they don't want to come. Because I think this their personal time together to be bunkie partners. So I think that's why they didn't come. Because they like, okay, we got some time alone from them to really badunk-a-dunk. That's probably what the fuck it was. Because if I was a nigga, I would have been at that party, baby. What y'all got going on? Why you ain't invite me? Oh, okay, I'm here. Who here? Who you trying to hide me from? Oh, okay. So that really gave weird now that I look back on it. But anyways, let's get to the party part. What this story is about. They not invited. They act like they didn't even want to come when we tried to play victim and say, y'all could come, it's public. They act like they didn't want to come because they wanted to be laid up together. And y'all will see why I say they want to be laid up together. So the day of the party come, we partying, we having fun. Like, okay, period. We partying. Mind you, before I came to the party, I was with Trinidad. He dropped me off to the party. Like, he dropped me off. Hoggetting was already there. I wasn't even early. I was a little late to the thing. So we get there, we partying. Everything is lit. Like I said, the people who we thought was gonna come wasn't even there, or if they were there, it wasn't even a big deal to even be all up on them because they was all up on somebody else. It's a party. We don't care. We ain't even supposed to be seen in public together. You a sneaky link. So honestly, if my man was here, he probably wouldn't even have felt no type of way. And a person I invited gonna sit in the freaking parking lot and say, oh, it's too much going on. Baby, it was a party. What you thought was gonna happen? It was gonna be 5 people here? You saw the flyer, right? You saw everybody were posting it, right? You knew. So at this point, I was like, all right, you can leave. I'm not finna sit in the parking lot with you if that's what you thought, baby. I'm about to go up there to the second. It was the second or the third floor to the party. So anyways, so y'all remember Teddy Bear from the last story time? He had homeboys that he was off and on friends with. I don't know what's up with these niggas acting like bitches always off and on with their homeboys, but whatever. So he was off and on with these 4 homeboys. They was all younger. I don't know if I told y'all, but Teddy Bear was older than me, like about a couple years, maybe like 4 years. So all his homeboys was around my age and like 2 years older or whatever. So he ended up just hanging out with them anyways, because why you hanging out with these last niggas? So basically, a little backstory on that. Sorry if I'm taking too long to get into the story, baby. I just want to make sure y'all understand every detail and every person. So we gonna call him, we're just gonna say S, because he's never gonna get brought up again. So we're gonna say S. One of his homeboys that I knew in middle school, that I met in middle school, he liked me real bad, but y'all, I promise I didn't like that nigga. But I used to entertain him, not gonna lie, I used to entertain him. And one time we was on Instagram video call, and he was showing all his homeboys, and I remember seeing Teddy Bear. I never mentioned that, but it's rare that I remember that. It's like I be remembering it sometimes. So we was on Instagram video call for whatever reason, flirting or whatever. He flirting with me. I'm probably on some dry shit. You feel me? Just bored on the phone. I remember seeing that light-skinned ass nigga, and I was just like, oh, he looked good. But like the camera was only on him one time. He just kept talking in the background. I didn't ever know who it was until like we started dating. And then S was telling me like, yeah, that was my homeboy. I was showing you, da da da. So S always felt some type of way that me and Teddy Bear was like talking and dating. And every time him and Teddy Bear would fall out, or me and Teddy Bear would break up, I mean, him and Teddy Bear would fall out, and me and Teddy Bear would break up because it was off and on. S would always try to hop back in my DMs and talk to me. So Teddy Bear always had him blocked. Like, he couldn't even trust his own homeboy. But he would always have his homeboy around me, or he'll be on the phone with the homeboy, like. And he knew his homeboy had like me. He used to always say, like, I always take his niggas, I always take his bitches, I always take his bitches. That's not something you tell your girl. Did you only use me because this nigga like me? You know? So, and then we gonna call the other one N, because his name start with an N. He had like Hoggy. He liked Hoggy. But that was only 2 homeboys. Now the other 2 homeboys are some light skins. the first two homeboys, S and N, they are dark skinned, very handsome skin. You feel me? I'm just saying this because I just want y'all to get into the details on what really went down. But we're not racist at all because Bunky partner and Trinidad are dark skinned, handsome kings. You feel me? Dark skinned kings. But these dark skinned S and N weren't necessarily handsome. You feel me? You feel what I'm trying to get? So they had other two homeboys that was brothers, kind of like twins. They looked just alike, but they were brothers. They were light skinned. And we're going to say, I don't know the other one name. We're going to say Jay because the one that was on me was Jay. And we just going to call brother the one that was on Hoggy brother. So the light skins that was look like twins but was brother is Jay and brother. Because I forgot his name and I can't make up a fake name because he only going to get brought up this only one time. And then the dark skins, Jay and N. Jay was all up on me in middle school and always liked me, and N had like Hoggy. Once I started dating Teddy Bear, N wanted to get put on with Hoggy, but N is young and Hoggy is older. Like, she didn't want him, and he's, like I said, they're not handsome fellas. I'm sorry, they're not, and they were all bums. Even the light skin ones were bums, but we're going to get into it. So basically, party going on. Y'all remember when I said it was 2 other parties going on that night? Tell me why some people pulled up to the party. They over here passing out their little flyers showing on their phone. Y'all pull up to this party, we lit. Why everybody start leaving our party to go to their party? We like, what the fuck? But mind you, we had already been out there for a good little 4-5 hours. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was at this time maybe like 1:30, 2 in the morning. Honestly, it was in the morning. So we already was kind of lit. So we like, fuck it, we don't care. And mind you, with the people on the posters and all +1s or whoever, we already was deep. You feel me? So in all honesty, the strangers, it wasn't that many strangers, but that shit was deep. But like I said, me, my family, and my homegirls and homeboys and our friends, we could turn up all by our motherfucking self and have that shit looking deep. We could have that shit looking deep with 5 people looking lit. You feel me? So we really ain't even give a fuck about y'all, whether y'all showed up or not. So they over here promoting their party. So most people was leaving. So we on some shit like, man, this shit, we actually, hold on, sorry. We on some shit like, we actually been lit. Like, y'all want to pull up to their party too. So we like, we might as well go to their shit too. But we end up not going to their shit. We end up going downtown. But let's talk about that. Let's get into the hickey part. I know I just said let's get into it, but let's get into the hickey part. So basically, everybody's parlaying outside. I'm talking about parlaying. But y'all understand, everybody's like outside. Nobody's really in the room at this point. So as I'm going down the stairs, I think they had just pulled up kind of late. Everybody leaving, they just pulled up. It was Teddy Bear's old homeboys. They're not cool at this moment. I think they're cool now today. I don't know, honestly. But at this moment, they weren't cool, and I kind of knew that. So you feel me? I'm like, no, not S, not N, not J, not brother. Like, what? And it was kind of crazy. It was kind of awkward. Mind you, me and Teddy Bear always had this agreement. He always told me, don't mess with none of my homeboys, because he knew his homeboy had like me. He knew another homeboy had like me. So he just like, don't mess with none of my homeboys. That's all I asked. Like, we not together. Excuse me. We not together. We never got to talk no more, but just don't do that. Like, don't mess with none of my homeboys. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, don't mess with none of my homegirls. You know what this nigga did? He tried very hard to mess with a homegirl. And we weren't talking for a good little minute. I had to reach out to him like, what's up with you? And he thinking it's funny. I'm like, actually, I'm going through the followers. I'm like, unfollow. This man was following damn near half of the girls on my Instagram. Like, you're being weird. I don't want your homeboys. They're bums. They're ugly. Like, I don't want them. But if I wanted, I could have been. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to, because your homeboys are in my likes, in my views, in my DM, literally. So it's like, I'm trying to respect your what you said, and you not even respecting me. And you the one came up with the rule. Like, you can't be one-sided. You can't. So anyways, basically, you feel me? So we like on the steps, because like I told y'all, we was like on like the 3rd or the 2nd floor. I think it was only 2, honestly. So the 2nd floor, we on the stairs, and we talking. So asking some stuff like, Oh, you dumb. Like, you dumb if you think Teddy Bear never cheated on you. I don't know how I got brought up, y'all, but I'm on some stuff. Like, I'm drunk, so I'm like, Teddy Bear cheated on me? Teddy Bear cheated on me? Because I promise y'all, like, I never thought this man cheated on me. He never showed that he cheated. So it never gave he cheated. And he always act like such a saint, y'all. He always act like such an angel. So I ain't never, like, the reasons of us breaking up was never of him cheating. It wasn't really of me cheating either, but I'm just saying, like, it never gave him cheating. So I'm like, what? Seriously? Because it was one time where it was some messages in the phone, and I'm questioning. He like, that's S. Because they were together that night. I did my research. They were together that night. S don't got a phone. S got an Android, and it's off. So I really believed it. And then he called S and X. But you know how homeboys be. So, I mean, that could have been Teddy Bear cheating, and I didn't know. But he said it was S. So, and it wasn't no previous message. It was like one night of messages. Even though it was some freaky stuff. That's why I was like really investigating. Because what is this? But he said it was S, and S said it was him. So I believed it. But he on some stuff like, nah, that nigga wasn't loyal. That nigga wasn't loyal. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, mind you, I ain't never seen Jay and brother in person for real. Maybe like once before, but not this close up. You feel me? So I'm on some stuff like, hold on, Jay. Baby, because you hear me trying to make my YouTube video. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, y'all. So we on some stuff like, he on some stuff. I mean, so I'm looking at Jay a little bit like, hold on, the little light skin. He had some curly hair, but he wasn't heavy set, y'all. He was regular sized. He wasn't skinny, but he was regular. And he was just so cute to me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. He was so cute. So I'm just like, dang. But I'm on some stuff like, I'm drunk, but I'm just like, I'm not even entertaining it because, I mean, I got my own thing going on. I wouldn't add the new to the situation. So, you feel me? Like, I wouldn't step out my way and do that. But if it's like an old person, I'm not gonna lie, I might entertain it. I mean, back then. Not now, babe, not now. But back then, I used to, you feel me, just do my little reckless stuff. But I was like, I got too much on my plate. I'm already trying to hide the sneaky links, and I got a man. I can't add you. And plus, I was on respecting Teddy Bear's wish. Don't mess with his homeboy. So, and he wasn't that cute. Like, he's cute, but he was a bum, y'all. Like, so I wasn't that interested. I was just like, dang, I never knew he looked like that. So we on some stuff like, we trying to go downtown. We trying to leave the hotel, go downtown, basically. So everybody car hopping. So you feel me? They got like they got an SUV, and we trying to ride with them because everybody got cars. Everybody hopping in cars. We unfortunately didn't have a car, and we not finna Uber all around. And I forgot to mention I had my homegirl with me. She don't really need no name, but it was my homegirl. She was with me, and so yes, it's 4 of them in this SUV, but it's also 3 of us. And we got some hips and booty, you feel me? So we get to figure it out. I'm not sitting on y'all fucking lap. So, while we doing all this, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how, y'all. When I get drunk, I kind of black out a little bit. So I'm just telling y'all what I remember. So we sitting there on the stairs talking about Teddy Bear and stuff, and how you did me wrong, and I'm dumb to not believe it, and how S is like, oh yeah, you should mess with me now. Like, S trying to be all up on me, but I'm like backing away, like, get the fuck on. Like, no, if anything, I want Jay, not you, S. So fuck S. So I'm over here on Jay, like, questioning him. When I followed Jay, this funny, when I followed Jay back then, when I was like really young, I had an Android, he used to be on Instagram singing. He could sing, keep that in mind. Jay can sing. Kudos to Jay. But Jay took the singing a little too fucking far. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it anymore. So I brought it up. I should never brought that shit up, because after that, it was just singing. That shit was getting sickening. Like, yeah, it's cute. Yeah, you sound good. But at this point, I'd rather you rap. I'd rather you rap, Jay. Please just rap. Well, anyway, so Jay, I'm asking Jay, like, oh yeah, you used to sing. Like, I remember I used to be on your Instagram. I used to follow you. Used to always be singing on your Instagram. And I had liked it because it was on Instagram. I could watch you when I wanted. Not when you right here in my ear constantly doing it for 2 hours straight. And then you making up your own song sounding stupid as a fuck. What did you just say? I wish I had an example, but I just really was like, and way out of the. You went out the other, because that shit was sickening. So anyways, I'm over here talking to Jay, cuddling up with Jay. For some odd reason, we're like hugging, like we're into it, like we're really in each other's faces. I don't know what we were talking about, y'all, but I don't know what we were talking about, but it was sexual. I remember, I'm not even gonna say that, but it was a lot being said. I don't know verbatim, but all I know is the mouth was on my neck, okay? We was already kind of in each other's face. So he went for the kill. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm drunk. I'm on some shit like, stop. But don't stop. But I'm on some shit like, stop, like, stop. So I'm gonna say a good 5 seconds, maybe longer, who knows. I pushed him away, you feel me? I pushed him. I didn't lie, I pushed him. I'm like, stop. But after that, I'm not thinking none of it. I'm like, oh my God, that kind of felt good. Boo, boo, boo. So basically, don't let us sound like no hoes, baby. We were just flirting to get a ride downtown. But don't make it seem like we no hoes, because y'all done did some shit too. And we didn't do nothing. We didn't talk to them niggas after that night. So, and that little kiss on the neck was a little slip up for me. I was just caught in the moment. I look over, before the hickey though, Hoggy hugged up with brother. Now, mind you, even though all 4 of them came together, even though J, brother, N and J, brother, N and S came together. I hope I was talking about S the whole time at first. Oh well. If not, I guess y'all just be confused. Sorry. I'm gonna just correct it, I guess, when I edit. But they all rode together. But it's Jay's car. You feel me? So if anything, if I'm trying to be up on anybody, I need to be up with the driver. I need to be all on the driver. So I'm on the driver, and Hoggy's on the driver's brother. You feel me? And like I said, we love some dark meat, but y'all weren't handsome as the light meat. I just want to put that out because they was making it seem really weird. I get into it though. So we now it's time to go. We hopping in the car. It was a little squished at first because I'm trying to figure out, why did we do this? If my man is driving, why weren't I in the passenger seat? It was the brother and Hoggy in the passenger seat. Like, she was sitting on his lap because the back seat was gonna be full with the 2 boys, and then me and my homegirl who had the hips and the booty, like. And then S wasn't the skinniest person ever, but N was a toothpick, but S wasn't skinny. I wasn't skinny. My homegirl wasn't skinny. You feel me? So it was a lot going on in the back seat. But now that I look back on it, I should have sat in that passenger seat with my man. The 2 toothpick, Hoggy is a toothpick, brother's a toothpick, and N is a toothpick. Y'all 3 could have sat back there with the other 2, like, you feel me? But anyways, that don't matter. So, mind you, we on the way downtown. We get downtown, y'all. That's a whole. Should I do? Yeah, I don't got that much time anyway. So let's talk about downtown real quick before we get home and this man see this thing on my neck. I'm gonna just give a little short and sweet little summary, y'all. I ain't gonna get too into it because I know what y'all want to hear. I know what y'all came here for, okay? So basically, we get downtown. I don't know if they parked and we all got out, but I think they let us girls out, and they said they was gonna find parking in downtown. If you know Savannah, like, it's not that big, you gonna find us. So I honestly can't remember if they dropped us off and we start walking, or they parked and we all got out. But all I know is that first we were not with the boys. We were not with the 4 boys in the SUV, okay? It was just me, Hoggy, and my homegirl. We met up with Cake. We met up with everybody else from the party. Well, all our cousins and friends at the party. Because like I said, we all had to, like, car hop, and we always getting in different cars and stuff. So we met up with them. We eating pizza and stuff. We walking around just regular stuff. Because some people 21, but not most of us weren't 21. So it's not like we could have gotten a club or anything. So we were just, and then it was already like 2 in the morning. So we just, at this point, just walking around, chilling. So we walking, we having fun. Next thing you know, the 4 boys from the SUV come down the corner. And when I tell y'all, like, they want to be hood so bad, they come around the corner sagging and you feel me, ski masking and looking around and toting. Just doing the fucking most. We just want to have fun. And in all honesty, I didn't think about it until we seen them coming towards us, and me and Huggy looked at each other like, damn, these be the niggas that they be talking about. They be downtown shooting and doing the most. So we on some shit like we don't want no walking with us. So I honestly forgot about that. Like I'm drunk, just wanting to ride. By the time we got downtown, I was sobering up, and I realized this might have been a bad idea. But good thing nothing happened that night. But the only thing that happened was while we were walking together and we walked past another group of hotheads that was just leaning up against one of the buildings. I guess they had beef, y'all, because actually people we were with, we not hotheads, but we were with, they was like, yeah, they be beefing, but where we were, it was the police right across the street, so they didn't do too much. But we walked past them first. The boys were kind of behind us, so once we walking up and we see the boys on the wall, like kind of straightening up and grabbing, we realizing like, what the fuck, it's them niggas behind us. We walking with them like they gonna kill all us just cause we with y'all. So we like, we gotta go. So after that, we wasn't even downtown that long, like a good little 30 minutes to an hour, if so. So they go get the car. Hoggy is with brother, but I don't know how he separated, but they go get the car. I'm like, all right, go get the car and meet y'all. Me and my homegirl, she trying to figure out how to get home because me and Hoggy was gonna go back to the room and get Bunky partner in and Trinidad to get us, because we were like, it's time to, everybody going home at this point. We might go to our man's house. So they go back to the car. I'm trying to figure out how my home will get home. She like trying to call an Uber or something. I don't know what she was trying to do, but just know she got home safe. And in all honesty, this is where my bad friend comes in, because I don't think I checked on her to make sure she got home, and I left before her Uber even pulled up. And that's on my part. Now that I look back, I was just on some drunk drive trying to get home because I was tired. And when your drunkenness wear off and you done ate, baby, it's time to lay down and go to sleep. So I was trying to make sure she had something before I left. So she called the Uber, but I didn't wait for the Uber to get there. I didn't even wait to see what the car looked like and how long it took. She was like, I'm finna just go sit over here and wait. But in today's life, she is okay. We still cool. Ain't like she got kidnapped that night, so. Yeah, I was being a bad friend at that moment, but I hopped in the car, whatever, because they went to go get the car, and I met them somewhere, and I hopped in the car. Mind y'all, on the way back to the room, they saying little slick stuff, like, I think I had his number, he was texting me, or was they talking out loud? I think it was texting, and the brother was whispering in Hoggy ear, because she was sitting on his lap. Mind you, I'm sitting in the middle, N and S, so uncomfortable. I don't know why I did this. S is the whole time rubbing on my thigh because I had on shorts. He rubbing on my thigh, whispering in my ear, still trying to fuck with me. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. Like, I'm moving his hand, like, please stop. Like, this shit is uncomfortable. Like, I should have sat on the by the window by N, because N ain't fuck with me. I ain't fuck with N. Like, I did not like N. So, but S is just doing the most. So I look over, so mind you. Oh, and I didn't mention, as we're walking downtown, guess who's singing? As we're in the car on the way downtown and on the way to the thing, guess who's listening to all the singing songs? Brent Fayez, Rod Wave, even. Like, just listen to all the soft music. Singing. All because I said like the way he's singing. I really regret that shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga singing in the car. And I'm not even a hood rapping type bitch. But just play it. Please just play some rock on now. Just play it. Please. I'm begging. And so, yeah, they in the back seat like, bruh, like, man, play this, man, play that. And this man not letting up. He just want to sing. We walking downtown, y'all. He's singing. Why are you singing? And it's all on my ear. It's all like right behind me. He right behind me, singing. I'm just like, oh God. So that's another thing that was blowing me while I was walking. But we in a car. He's singing songs. Eventually, somebody end up like giving him a song suggestion. He start playing rap. But I'm looking, so it's quiet. I'm tired, so I look at N. He like, I look at S. He like, looking out the windows, and I'm gonna say that word name. N said something like, "Man, this shit always happen, bro." Cause I think we were talking out loud about them coming back to the room, and me and Hoggy on some shit like, nah, we good. We about to go to sleep. We not even staying there tonight. They really like pressuring us, trying to like come up to the room. It was like, we could go drop them boys off and come back. And I'm like, nah, we good. So he like, oh man, this y'all always happen. Like, he said it under his breath, but I'm like, that's him. So I heard him. So I'm in my head like, oh, they never get bitches. The light-skinned niggas always get the bitches when they always go out. He's like, man, this shit always happen when we go out, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm never going out with these niggas again. Like, all under his breath, just saying little stuff. And it start clicking. Y'all never get the bitches. Y'all never get the bitches because you're ugly. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Everybody's good in their own way. S is a whole baby daddy. Somebody like them. Shit. No, N2, he's a baby daddy. Somebody like them niggas. Not me and Hoggy, though. We was fucking with the white skins. We were. But they were kind of mad about that. I guess it always happens when they go out. Sorry. You just need to work on your looks. Sorry. Okay, so now we get back to the room. We not letting them niggas up in the room. Like, bye, goodbye. So y'all remember when I said it was on my neck. He kissed my neck. He sucked on it for a good little 5 seconds. Let's fast forward to us getting to the room. I hit up my man, like, come pick me up, come pick me up. He on the way. My man comes, you feel me? We in the car. He asks about my night. We get to the house. While we go to the house, who's laying in the bed on my side? Pookie partner. So y'all chose to be laid up in this bed all night instead of coming to the party. So that's why I was given so much weird. You feel me? It was so weird. It was so weird. Because why are you in the bed, sleep, like, laid out, like, loud? So I had made a joke when I walked in the room. I was just like, oh, why you laying right there? I squirted right there. Like, I used to always make jokes like that when he used to sit on the bed, touch the bed. Oh, don't get too comfortable right there. I came right there. Oh, nah, it might be wet right there. You feel me? Just saying little stuff like that. So I was like, oh, you laying in my squirt. Like, why you laying right there? I squirted right there. Just making jokes. So he get up. Mind you, let me tell y'all the setup. So it's the bed. Say y'all the bed. The dresser is behind me, okay? I'm standing right here, and Trinidad standing beside me. We waiting for little brother to get out the bed, and he about to leave. And Trinidad finna walk him outside to the car. Oh my God, so cute. He never walked me outside. Anyway, Bunkie partner. So we standing there. I think we were just talking. Me and Trinidad were just talking about little stuff. So I end up like turning, like, mind you, he see this side, but I got kissed on this side. I could just remember what side it was. Like, I don't know. I think it was on this side. So I'm facing this side, but I turned around and looked at myself in the mirror. And as little bro getting up, he putting his shoes on, they about to walk out, they about to go. Trinidad like, you got a fucking hickey on your neck? No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened, y'all. That's not what fucking happened. What happened was we standing waiting for him to get up, and I hugged Trinidad because we had this thing where every time I hop in the car, like, it's just too much to reach over and hug. When we got to a place where we were standing on this, we always hug. So I was just like, oh, give me a hug, because I'm like one of them. I'm not really drunk, but I'm like a tired drunk. So it's just like, oh, give me a hug. I'm hugging him. Da da da. We break up the hug. He like he pulled the shirt down a little bit. Like, you got a fucking hickey on your neck? Like, you got a hickey on your neck? I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? So I turn around, look in the mirror. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even know. I don't even think I said nothing. It was just like, he was just like staring at me like, the fuck you got a hickey on your neck? Now, Bookie probably just minding his business. He look at Bookie Bunny like, I'm gonna walk you out. So they leave. They walk out. I'm looking in the mirror like, what the fuck? How did I get this? And all honesty, y'all, my mind went blank. I'm like, how did I get this? I don't know how this got here. What is this? Like, I promise y'all, I'm just like, I don't know what this is. So then, you feel me? I start thinking before he got back to the room, because he was out there for a good minute. I think he was like telling him, like, this bitch gotta go. Like, what's going on? Like, this bitch got a hickey. I don't know what was going on outside, but they probably was kissing each other goodnight. Who knows? Anyway, so he come back in the room, and he just like closed the door, and he just standing at me. I was like, I don't even know. I was like, okay, so let me tell you, like, what happened, because, like, honestly, I don't know how this got here. I was like, so let me tell y'all the lie I told him. So y'all know what happened. Y'all know the truth. The man, we was all hugged up, close in the face. He latched onto my neck. I was liking it till I pushed him away. What I told Trinidad was, this boy, he was just all up in my face. I don't know what we was talking about, honestly, but he was just all up in my face talking, and he just like grabbed my neck and like start kissing me, and I was pushing him away. Like, he wasn't even on me for 3 seconds. I don't even know how he left a mark. Like, I promise you, I pushed him as soon as he touched me. Like, I don't even know why he was all up in my face, how he get to my neck, da da da. So mind you, he did grab my neck and kiss me, but what made the story believable, I'm on some shit like, look where the hickey at. If I let somebody put a hickey, it would not be right here. Y'all, why the hickey was like on my collarbone, like right here on my bone. It wasn't even on my neck, so it really do look kind of real, I guess. I don't know. He wasn't really believing it. He was just staring at me while I was telling it. He asked no questions. He was just staring. So I don't know if he was too tired, but he just let me lay down. He went to sleep. I don't even think we really cuddled. This is like our first time ever going through some shit. Ever having anything. So that morning, we were okay. We woke up, we were okay. I think I explained this one more time. I'm like, I don't even know how this shit got here. Like, I didn't know it was here. But in all honesty, I didn't know that man left no hickey because he wasn't even on me for 5 seconds. It didn't hurt when he was like, I guess, sucking. But I guess it left a mark, child. But it wasn't even on my neck. Y'all, it was on my freaking collarbone. Like, literally on my collarbone. All the way down here. Because I did have on like a V-shirt. So that's how he kind of seen it really clear. I wish I would have seen it beforehand. I probably would have took my ass home. Honestly. So yeah, he was a little upset about that. We ended up talking about it that morning. And then, ever since then, he always bring it up. Like, every time I go out, he be like, don't come back with no hickey. Or, I remember the next time I went out and I came and see him, he gonna lift my neck up and start looking at my neck and see. I'm like, boy, you think I'm just around here just getting hickey? So he'll always just like throw it in my face, acting like it's a joke. But really, I think that y'all hit home for him. I think it really hurt his feelings. I think he did not like that. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, I wouldn't like it either. But, you know, I apologize. I was like, I lied, but I didn't necessarily lie. I was just like, yes, I was entertaining him for us to be that close to each other's face. But the neck, grabbing my neck and kissing my neck, I didn't want that. I didn't expect that. I don't know why he did that, which I still don't. I kind of do know why he did that, though, because we were talking really intimate. Like, we were getting into it in the talking. Like, so, yeah. That's when I slipped up. I fucked up. Niggas still ain't shit, though. Niggas still ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Fuck. Niggas ain't shit. Yeah, I got a couple more story times about Trinidad, though. This is just one of them. Let me know if y'all liked it. I tried to get more into other situations, too. And not it just that. Because if I did just that, it would just be a 15-minute video. So let me know if y'all like the way I did that. If not, you feel me? In the future, I'll just get straight to the motherfucking point. That was in my wild days, though. Y'all have calmed down tremendously. So most of these story times will be back in the days, back when, you feel me? Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, comment.